I'm going to show you 4 really simple exercises that are fantastic for your spine and you can do anytime, anywhere, even in bed. So, coming onto your back, and we're going to start with spine curl. So we're going to work the spine in flexion. So that's moving each individual vertebra in a forward motion, although we're on our backs. So, feet hip distance apart, knees, ankles, hips are in a line. And you want your pelvis in a neutral position to start with. So the pube bone and hip bones are level with each other. Your ribs are softening down and your arms are down by your side with your shoulders relaxing as well. And to start this exercise, all you do is tilt the pelvis towards you and then you continue on, peeling the vertebra off the floor one at a time. Coming to in between the shoulder blades. And the hips here are the highest point, so really send the hips up, but soften through the ribs, so don't let those ribs flare out. Keep them connecting in, and sending energy out through the knees. And then when you're ready, you exhale, you peel the spine all the way back down, one vertebra at a time. So start again. So exhaling, on the exhalation you move and flow through up towards the shoulder blades. You inhale there and pause for a second, and then you exhale, you soften the chest, the upper back, the middle back, the lower back, and the pelvis comes back to neutral. Do at least 4 or 5 of those. If it feels good, just keep going. You can never do enough. It's a really lovely exercise to do any time of the day. Then we're going to come onto all fours for a cat. So you're going to have your hands underneath your shoulders, with a small micro bend in the elbows, so we're not hyperextending the elbows, and you want your knees underneath your hips, hip distance apart again, and your legs are in a nice long line with each other. So here we're going to do a bit of a cat. So starting again with the pelvis, you tilt your pelvis down this time, and allow the spine to ripple forwards in response, drawing the belly button up towards the spine. And then lengthening from both ends and send the chest through and forwards, and the tailbone goes in the opposite direction. So tucking the pelvis under, drawing the spine upwards into a nice long C shape, and then extending through. So this is an extension part of the spine, which is really good to do if you're sitting over a computer all day. Sending the tailbone down, drawing the belly button up towards the spine, curving through, and now don't push through the shoulders. Allow the shoulders to connect into your back, and just trying to keep. You're trying to create an even shape with your spine, so not extreme shape. Belly button up towards the spine, breathing into the back and sides of the ribs here, and then you exhale and move. Again, inhaling to draw the chest forwards. Again, do at least 4 or 5 of these. But if it feels good, keep going, keep doing them. Then we're going to work the spine in rotation. So here we're going to take the arm up towards the ceiling. And we're going to thread the arm through, bending the opposite elbow and following the hand with your eyes. Coming back to start again, inhaling up towards the ceiling, and then exhaling, drawing the arm through. And again. Inhaling and then exhaling. Don't forget to do the other side. So taking that other arm now, resetting if you think you've moved. It's hard to not sink back. You want to keep your weight over your knees. So taking that other arm up towards the ceiling and then twisting through. I like to think of myself being twisted like a kitchen towel. You're wringing that towel out. So you're really trying to twist at the waist, rotating that spine, and keeping the belly button connected in towards the spine. So try not to sit back into your heels, keep the weight over the knees. Okay, and now we're going to do the final spinal movement, which is lateral flexion. So coming onto our knees, and just shimmy across to one side. If this isn't comfortable, you can always take your legs open or sit up a little bit higher. But this is the traditional position. So you're going to hold onto the ankle and you're going to take your underneath arm away from you and then take that arm up and over, and you can have a little bit of a bend in the elbow, but definitely keep your shoulder away from your ear. So it's just a side stretch essentially, so lateral flexion. And then coming up and then going to the other side, so just stretching the underneath side and going again, so sending that underneath arm away, coming up and over, bending at the elbow, and then reversing it. Coming back onto the ankles, and then we're going to the other side. So just shift the weight across, hold on to the ankle, underneath arm goes away from you, and as you do so, you don't want to let the upper hip come off, so keep that nice and heavy, and the sitting bone drawing towards the floor. You're going to get an extra bit of a stretch that way. And then coming up and over, again, keep the shoulder away from the ear. It's a little bit of an awkward position here with the arm, so try not to let it get in the way. And again, arm goes away, hip goes down, and you get a maximum stretch. Coming up, and then reversing it. So there you have it. Really easy exercises. You can do them any time of the day or night. Really good to keep your spine happy, healthy, and mobile. And it's really good to do, especially if you spend all day in an office. Thanks for watching. See you next time.